Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with another quick and easy tutorial on how to downgrade Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to the previous update so that you can actually use mods on it. After the DLC 17 update, a lot of mods broke, and unfortunately, we have no idea when the creator of the patcher and installer, Eternity, will be back to, update a brand new one, okay? We're still waiting on it. I have no contact with the dude, and unfortunately, from what I'm seeing, it just seems like there's no updates on it right now. So for now, okay, if you want to be able to use mods, the only way to do this is to downgrade your game, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys how to do in this video. First and foremost, I want to say a big massive shout out to the homie Jack. I'll link his original video down below where you can check it out. He goes over a couple of extra things, especially in the future for when, Xenoverse 2 will probably be updating several times again. He shows exactly what you need to do in order to, find the correct ID for the manifest and everything for Steam, okay? Now, I'm going to say this right now. It's going to look a little bit overwhelming, but it's actually really easy, y'all, okay? Just follow my lead, follow my steps. I'll even put down in the description all the steps you need to do and, what you need to copy and paste, okay? All right, so real quick, I ran into an issue whenever we actually were downloading everything. It ended up telling me that I had to completely clear the save data that I had, and this is most likely because the new update version of the game is not going to be compatible, so the save data is going to be all weird, right? Because all you're doing is copying and replacing the new version of the game with the old version of the game, which I will be showing in the video. But what I want you to do, just in case, is back up your save data. I probably should have done this myself. I think I did, but for now, I'm just going to show you guys what you really need to do, where to find your save data. So just go to your local disk on this PC, then you want to go to Program Files x86, then you want to go to Steam, and then the best thing to do here, just to make it easy, is just go to the search bar and search DBX, or you could do DBXV2, so search that. And there you go. You're going to find it right here, okay? I believe it's in this one, this folder, DBXV21. This should be your save, okay? It's going to be .save. So go ahead and copy and paste that somewhere safe so that you have that. That's going to be your new version, save data. So the latest update, all that save data that you had on it, that's where it should be. So in case, for example, you update your game again, which you're going to have to do in the future, you want to go ahead and copy and paste that version of it. If anything, I have a feeling that people are still going to run into issues, so it's not really that big of a deal. Just download the save editor, okay, after you clear your save data, and then, you can pretty much, for the most part, get everything back to where it was, which, I would just unlock everything, okay? It's very easy to do that. So, for now, that's the only issue with downgrading from what I experienced. I don't know if everybody's going to have that issue, but for me, that's what ended up happening. I should have a backed up save data somewhere, which I'm going to use for the sake of this video. But for now, I just wanted to make that clear. Always back up your save data. That's always a good thing to do. So the first thing that we got to do is we're going to do our, I guess the little Windows key in R. Normally, that's going to be opening up this right here, the Run tab, okay? So what you're going to do here is I have this right here, which you're going to copy and paste, okay? It's Steam Open Console, all right? Because we're going to be opening like a real special version of Steam in a way. Not really, but okay. We're going to go ahead and open this up, okay? So as you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and paste that. And we're going to click OK. And this is what it opens up, okay? I know, kind of weird, right? You normally don't have this tab, the console tab. This is, a special little thing that is in Steam that's going to help us download all the old shit from, the previous update, okay? So the previous update that we're talking about is the one from DLC 16 with Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo back in May, okay? As you can see right here, you can see that this is the number that we're going to be using, all right? Now I'm going to show you exactly what you need to copy and paste, okay? Because this number right here will be replaced. So as you can see right here, I have this. Again, big shout out to Jack. He's the one that actually put all this in here for us, made it very, very easy and straightforward. It's going to be Download Depot, and it's going to be this number right here, which is like 454. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. And then there's another 454 number, and then this is that manifest ID, okay? Normally, depending on what version of the game you're using in the future, okay, let's say DLC 18, DLC 19, whichever version you're wanting to go back to, you can find it on steamdb's page, which is awesome and convenient. You can actually go back and, download several previous versions of the game if you wanted to, right? And then you would just replace all the files, right? So this is the specific one that we're going to be using for this video. Like I said, it's going to be in the description. All you need to do is just copy and paste the one that I'm putting in the description for this specific version, okay? So you're going to go ahead and copy that. Again, massive shout out to Jack. He is an absolute legend. And you're going to paste that right here, and then you're just going to go ahead and click enter, okay? So now, this is the part that is the worst, okay? This is why I was waiting for an update from Eternity, okay? But unfortunately, this is the only way of doing it. Even though it's very straightforward and easy to do all of this, it's going to take a very long time to download this, especially depending on your internet or whatever. This is a lot of data it's downloading. It's basically downloading a completely old version of the game, a complete, Xenoverse 2 package. So we got to wait for this to download. Once it's done, you'll know when it's done. I'll show what happens when it's done, and then we'll proceed on forward. Obviously, I'm not going to wait here the whole time in the video. We're just going to cut and edit through until this is finished, all right? So while you are waiting, I can show you guys exactly where the files you're going to be that you're going to be copying and pasting what is being downloaded right now, right? So go to your local disk, and then you want to go to Program, Files, x86. Then you want to go to Steam. Then you want to go to Steam Apps, Content, App 45, 46, 50. Then you go to the depot. This is what we're downloading right here, okay? As you can see right here, these are the files from the, Xenoverse 2 directory that you normally would have. Right now, because they're still downloading, okay? As you can see, they're downloading, like, literally right now, all right? Bin and CPK, those are just a couple of the files. It's mainly the CPK, I think, or it's either CPK or the data that takes up a lot of data right here. But as you can see right here, 6 gigs, that alone, and we're still downloading. So just wait for all this to download, and when it's done, I'll let you know. All right, my friends, are y'all still with me? Hopefully, okay? I did a little edit there, I know, but don't worry, it completely downloaded and it finished, okay? You should see this when it's finished, completely downloading everything, okay? It took around I would say 15, 20 minutes. Again, it all depends, I think, on your internet and everything, so just keep that in mind. Don't mess around with the files. Don't stop or shut down your PC or anything in between. It doesn't show any, progress, really, but what you'll see at the very end when it is done is Depot Download Complete, okay? And it's going to show you where it's located. Once again, I showed you that right before we cut the video, but here it is, okay? This is the Depot 454651 or whatever, okay? All the shit is done, all right? It's a lot of data, all right? Because, like I said, you're basically downloading a completely, fresh version of the game or whatever, even though it's the old version. I know that's confusing, but, I digress. Go to your local disk. This is what you want to do next, okay? So keep this folder up, okay, where I said that it's located, where you got the old version of the game. So keep that up. And then you want to open up another tab and go to your local disk. Then you want to go to Program Files x86. Then you want to go to Steam. Then you want to go to Steam Apps. Then you want to go to Common. And right here is where your shit, normally would go, okay? This is DB Xenoverse 2. Now, this is the current version that I'm on, which is the latest update. All you should have to do, okay, is just copy, all right, copy all this, the old version that you just downloaded from Steam console, and then you just want to paste that here. And it's going to say replace the files, so go ahead and replace the files. Give it, however long it needs to take. It's definitely going to take a while because it's, several gigs or whatever, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be pretty quick on here. Yeah, it's going pretty quick, so we'll just let it go. We'll just let it go while the video is going on. Hopefully, y'all are having an amazing day so far, and hopefully you're excited to get back in the modding as, soon as possible. Hopefully this works for me because this is my first time really doing it. Okay, so it did go ahead and copy and everything. So I'm just going to say it right now. If you have a patcher folder or data folder or whatever, we're going to go ahead and actually replace those with the old patcher and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go over that and where you can get it. All right, y'all, so I'm going to link this down below as well. You need to get the tools. Unfortunately, the tools got completely removed and closed down from the official site that we normally would download it from, so you're going to have to get it from this Discord. Don't worry, I've been in this Discord for several years. This is a very good Discord to be in if, you're somebody that wants to mod Xenoverse and just wants to know more about modding progress and stuff, okay? They even have a new patcher status tab right here so that you'll know whenever it's ready. That little red circle will turn green whenever it is ready and released. But for now, we're going to download the old tools, okay? So all you have to do is go to the news tab in this Discord server. This is called the Citadel Discord server. Like I said, I'll link it down below. You just need to join it. And all you got to do is click on eternitytools.zip, okay? It's going to be, like I said, on the news tab. Scroll all the way down if you're scrolled up or whatever. You want to go ahead and download that. So let's go ahead and download that. Give it a second. Boom. We should have it now. Of course, as always, you're going to need, WinRAR and everything. So I'm actually going to open that up real quick. Let's go to my downloads. Okay. All right, guys. I know this is a little bit messy and everything, but we're just going to be doing what we normally do, okay? Every single previous tutorial video that I've done in the past, all you have to do is once you get the Eternity tools that are compatible with the specific version of the game that you are playing, okay, you want to go ahead and, like I said, we downloaded it from that Discord server because it's not currently available right now. And then you're just going to right-click and extract it, okay? Again, you need WinRAR for this. It's free. You just download it, okay? I'll link it down below. And then what you want to do is go ahead and extract XV2INS and the Patcher 4.0, which I believe was the previous update and everything. So XV2INS, this is how you're going to install your mods and everything. It's going to be this one right here. This is the only file that you really need to worry about. And then we also have the patcher. Okay, the patcher stuff is very important because this is where you're going to be copying and pasting all the old stuff so that you can, mod your old version of the game that you currently had, downloaded and everything. Okay, so go to the XV2 patcher folder and just go ahead and copy that. And then you just want to paste that in the Xenoverse 2 directory. Now, depending on if you had a certain version of it, you can just replace the files, whatever it may be that, it works easier for you, right? Okay, next up. Now we want to go into the bin folder, okay? As you can see, the bin right here. I'm going to have a lot of different files because of, I guess, like shaders and stuff. So don't worry about that. You just need to worry about what's in the XV2 4.0 patcher folder. Okay, so you're going to copy this X input DLL, and you can go ahead and post that right there. Very nice. Okay, so we got that going, and I think that's pretty much it. If you want to, you can do the other stuff, like the optional XV2 patcher extension or whatever. For now, I'm going to go ahead and actually just delete this data folder just in case, because I might have some extra files. You don't have to do that, but I do recommend it's good to do in case, for a fresh installation of everything. So go ahead and just get that data right there. Again, this is optional. You don't have to do it. I normally always, end up doing it, so we're good there. Now, let's say that when you open up the game, it gives you some type of error in regards to this xinput1_3.dll, okay? What you want to do is you're going to delete that from your bin folder, okay? That if you pasted it and it didn't work, and you want to copy and paste the dinput8.dll, okay? This is alternative. It says alternative for a reason. Just in case you have an issue with the X input one, you can do the alternative D input one, okay? And that usually does solve a problem, but for the most part, I really don't see too many people have an issue with this one. Me personally, I usually never have an issue with it, so you should be good if you have the X input. Do not have both of these pasted in the bin folder at the same time. If you have them simultaneously in the bin folder, you're going to get a lot of issues and it's going to screw up. So don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. All right. So I think we're good on that. Okay. I think we have everything. We got our patcher. We got our, the stuff in the bin. And then we did our little optional shit. Okay. So, theoretically, we should be done, right? We should be good to go, right? Okay. So we have everything in there. I'm going to go ahead and actually open up the XV2INS. So again, use the version that we just downloaded, okay? Do not use a newer version or whatever, or an even older version. You know what I mean? Use the specific version that was for this update that was the previous update of the game, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and open up XV2INS. Hopefully that opens up without any issues. Okay, we are good, all right? So if you're doing this, like, I guess for the first time, which I don't think you should, you're probably going to be asked to find the directory and everything. Again, that's where I showed right here. This is your directory, DB Xenoverse 2, okay? I already showed it. I'm not going to show it like 5 million times, but you get what I mean, okay? So now we're just going to find a mod to install real quick. Adult Dragon Ball GT, whatever that's supposed to be. Okay, shout out to my boy DeLiance, okay? We're going to go ahead and install that. Good to go on there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now here's the fun part. Okay, we're gonna see if we can actually open this up without any issues. I'm gonna try to do this all on the fly here. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go offline on Steam. As you can see what I just did there, we are good to go on that. It might have some easy anti-cheat weird crap, but I think we'll be okay, okay? So now, you want to open the game up in the bin folder. I think this is common knowledge at this point in time, but never open the game up. Once you start modding Xenoverse 2, never open the game up within Steam. You got to open up the version in the bin folder, okay? It's just weird like that, right? So let's go and open this up. Let's see, does it work? Uh-oh, I'm scared, y'all. Okay, so far... Okay, I have this reshade thing because I use, you know, a shader, so it's not always going to be like that, but so far it's working! It's working! Oh my goodness, okay. If we open this up and it's the old version of the game and we have mods installed. Oh! Let's go! Okay, we're gonna keep going. Failed to load the save data, you must update the game to load the save data, delete existing save data to create new save data. Okay, so... yeah, that's going to be an issue. I had a feeling this would happen, but this is probably because if you are on the newest update, you know, you're going to lose all your save data. But I mean, I guess that's a risk that you're going to have to take. All right, so as you saw, we kind of ran into a little snafu. I did have a backed up save file. I think for the most part, it should auto back up some of your save files if you use the save editor, you know, in the past. This was a backed up version. I'm just going to do all this, like I said, on the fly and try this. So this is it. You just got to rename the backup save file to dbxv2.save. So then go into the dbxv2.1 folder that I just showed you. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. Let's see if that works. I'm just curious to see if it'll actually, you know, work. So I'm going to go ahead and open Xenoverse 2 directory. Let's go into the bin and we're going to try it one more time. Let's see if it'll keep the save data that I actually had. Hopefully it does. All right, let's see if this actually worked. Okay. Okay, start game. I think it did. Let me see, does it have all my save? Yo, let's go, it actually worked. No way. Okay, we good to go, we good to go. So yeah, this is a save file that I had, I think back in September. They got backed up from the Xenoverse 2 save editor. So shout out to the Xenoverse 2 save editor coming through. Now, the real test is to see if that actual mod that I just installed, which should have been like GT Adult Goku or whatever, actually worked. We'll see. We're going to load this up and get into the photo mode, and we'll check it out. All right, y'all. Moment of truth. Yeah, it worked! Oh, we have the cool stance and everything. Let's go, dude. So, yeah, I still have all my characters from DLC and everything that I did purchase, okay? we ain't doing no pirating, you know, codex crap, so make sure you're always supporting the devs, right? Man, that makes me happy. Okay, this was all my first try on the fly and everything worked pretty good. And that's why I'm doing it, you know, all on the fly for the first time to show you guys that's how easy it is. Okay, an idiot like me was able to do this and it's pretty freaking sick. Look at that. So it is quite zoomed in here, but for the most part, yeah, we are good to go. I can actually, you know, do all my stuff, my moves and everything. Yeah, that's awesome. Can I go Super Saiyan 3? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so yeah, mods work. Should work for you. That's how to do it after DLC 17 currently right now, okay? You can't really even use it on DLC 17. You're using it back on DLC 16's update that we had back in May. But that's how you do it. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, big shout outs to Jack and as well as the Citadel and everyone. Yeah, this was definitely a lot of work. So please drop a like, share this video. Let people know if you want to mod right now since Eternity hasn't updated. You got to do it like this. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace out. Subscribe to my channel if you want to keep on seeing more. I'll keep you guys updated once the patcher does update. But y'all have an amazing one. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.